Homework 2. Okay, you start on GitHub and make sure you are on master. If you're not on master, click the down arrow, select master. So now you are on master, okay? Jump to HW01 data types and you should have your homework 1. If you see master, there's nothing related to homework 1. So we can come here and notice there's nothing related to homework, so that's fine. Okay, so we need to get the changes from HW01 data types back to master. Only do this if I've already graded homework 1 for you, okay? So click on contribute and then you select open pull request. So you open pull request and here you simply say merging homework 1 to master and create pull request. Click on create pull request and you should have the screen that tells you that all checks have passed. This branch has no conflict with the base branch. At that time you can say merge pull request. Merge pull request, yes, confirm merge. Notice now we see that homework 1 has been successfully merged to master. For now we will not delete the branch, okay? Click on this link to go back to your home page for GitHub, select master, and now you will see that you should have a comment saying that for master, homework 1 has been copied onto your master branch, okay? And the next step is to create a new branch for homework 2. So we look in Visual Studio Code, select the Explorer icon, and we are doing homework 2 expressions, so we will create HW-02-expressions branch in GitHub. Make sure you are on master here, so I'm on master. Click the down arrow, create new branch, HW-02-expressions, create branch from master. Okay, so I create it. So now I have HW02 expressions. I come back to Visual Studio Code. I select master. I click on source control icon from the left panel. From the source control dialog window, I select the 3 dots and then I select pull. That should give me all the latest changes from master, okay? So I can verify that by clicking here. Okay, what am I doing here? Okay, sorry. Data types, multiply numbers is there. That's there, okay? Okay, so now I can work with HW02 expressions. So I'm on master here. Now I want to work with homework 02 expressions. If I don't see it here, expressions, not EX, but 02. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so I'm on master down here. Click on source control icon. in the source control window, click on the three dots to the right and then select pull, comma push, fetch. If you don't see this menu, then you have a different version of Visual Studio Code, okay? So if that's the case, click on the gear, click on Settings, Extensions, Git, scroll down slowly, and look for Auto Fetch and change it from false to true. And that'll be doing auto fetch on the background for you, okay? Okay, so we need to select the homework 2 branch. So on the bottom left, click on master, homework dash 02 expressions, do a pull. Okay, so we should now be ready to start on homework 2. So we go to homework 2, homework, expressions. We have .h, .cpp. Let's look at the assignment. So we go find the assignment and we need to create a program that creates a receipt for us. Okay, so a receipt dealing with a restaurant bill. So write a program to space a receipt with meal amount, sales tax, tip, and total amount. The meal amount and tip percentage will be captured from keyboard entry. The tax rate is 6.75%. Thus, you can capture 6.75 from the keyboard or 0.0675. Whatever option you choose, make sure, well, actually, that's going to be hard coded. Never mind. The tip rate is what I'm referring to. Okay, so the tip rate, you can capture 20 as long as you do conversion in the backend, or 0.2, then you don't do conversion on the backend. That is up to you, however you handle it. Okay, just make sure that it's clear to the user that's going to use your program, whether you want 20 or 0.20. Okay, we will create two functions: get sales tax amount and get tip amount. Function get sales tax amount has one double parameter meal, and then in there we declare a const double tax variable. Well, where do we declare that? Well, recall from our example with constants, we can declare it before the function on the header, something like this. So you'll have const double tax rate equals something, and at that time you can use it in your program. Okay, just like we did here, we have pi, we used pi right here. Okay. Okay, so let me pause here. Okay, so what I did, I moved this statement by itself. That way you know that it has nothing to do with the function. Okay, so we declare it before the function. In the function, we will return the product of meal amount times tax rate. Okay, get tip amount has two double parameters, meal amount and tip rate, returns the product of meal amount and tip rate. Okay, okay, make sure that you follow the video instructions I provided, or the instructions I provided up to this point. Okay, I'll post the video here. Okay, so we will. So now it's time to write code. Obviously, make sure you're working in the HW02 expressions branch, right? So when you're in the .h for source src homework 02 expressions HW expressions.h, make sure you write the function prototype there for two functions now. Get sales tax amount with the double parameter meal amount, and then we write the function code for that one. In the CPP, the function code is simply multiply tax rate and meal amount and return their product. Okay. You write another prototype for get tip amount, returns a double, accepts two double parameters, meal amount and tip rate. What code do you write there? In the CPP, right? So prototypes here, code here, and expressions.cpp. Actually, make sure that you change this here from expressions to HW expressions. Otherwise, program will not work. Okay, so I had renamed the files, but I forgot to change them here. So please do not forget that. Okay. So you write the code, simply multiply mil amount and tip rate, return its product. Right. Very simple functions. Now you go to your test case. So test homework expressions. HW expressions is correct. Okay. So again, that simple example at numbers is there. So down here, you will write the test case to test both functions, the get tip amount and the get, let me make sure I get that, get tip amount and get sales tax amount, okay? So I give you the values here. 10 should return 0.675, 20 should return 1.35. For test case 2 for get tip amount, this one was for get sales tax, okay? Create a test case with two assertions. Get tip amount function with parameters 20 and 15% should return 3. And get tip amount function with 20 and 20% should return 4. Afterward, then you go and write some code for the main. In main, create two double variables, mule amount, not to create double variables, tip amount, mule amount, tip rate. You write the code for the main, create double variables, mule amount, tip rate, tip amount, tax amount, and total. Using the character input or cin object, capture the number from the keyboard, assign the number to mule amount. Call the get sales tax amount with mule amount as its parameter, assign the return value of the function get sales tax amount to the tax amount variable. Capture tip rate from keyboard, assign it to the tip rate variable. Call function get tip amount with mule amount and tip rate as its parameters. Set function get tip amount return value to tip amount. Add tip amount and mule amount. Save that result to the total variable. Display the receipt as follows: mule amount with some value, sales tax, tip amount, total, all with its values. Do not worry about formatting. If you want to take the time to do that, that's fine. Right now, I'm just wanting students to get familiar with creating variables, writing file in the .h.cpp, creating a test case, and finally writing the code in main. After you've completed your assignment, make sure you upload the work to GitHub. Paste your copy your or type your GitHub username into the comment section of the assignment and submit the assignment. As always, please make sure you're working with HW02 expressions. Post any questions to the discussion board or visit my office hour for assistance. Thank you.